What's up? This is Release Rotation. I'm your host, John W. Snyder. It's Tuesday, December something, 17th. That's what it is. Christmas Eve is a week from today. Hope you've done all of your shopping and gotten that out of the way. If not, you better do it because it's going to be here before you know it. Tonight, there is one bowl game. It's Memphis versus West Virginia. I hope West Virginia can win that game just because they're a Big 12 team. I'd be all right with that. It is the Scooters Coffee Bowl. That's the name of it. The Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl in Frisco, Texas. Do you know what Scooters Coffee is? I honestly only know because they have them in Oklahoma and I've been there a few times. It's not bad. I actually like it better than Dutch Brothers. So it's a lot like Dutch Brothers. It's mainly just a drive-through coffee shop. So very small footprint for a store. Doesn't take up a lot of land. It's a drive-through. It's good. Personally, I like it better than Dutch Brothers. But if you live in California and never been to a Scooters, there's a reason because, well, I guess if you've never left the state of California, they're actually only in like 29, 30 states, something like that, headquartered in Nebraska. But they are sponsoring tonight's bowl game in Frisco, Texas. I just think it's funny, some of the bowl games that we have now. Like when I was a kid, it was like the FedEx Orange Bowl. That was like the one sponsor that I remember as a kid. We didn't have all these other crazy sponsors. But Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl tonight, West Virginia versus Memphis. It's on ESPN. So if you're looking for some college football, if you're a college football junkie, you can get your fix tonight by watching Memphis take on West Virginia. If the NBA is more your cup of tea, the NBA Cup Finals are tonight. Is tonight. The final game, the Oklahoma City Thunder versus, who is it versus? That's right, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks started off kind of shaky, but they've really turned it around here in the last couple weeks. So it should be a good game. I like to see how Oklahoma City does against a team from the East, and especially a team that's good, that'll be in the playoffs. I think the Thunder are favored by, it was 6.5 yesterday. I think it's only like 4.5 now, maybe 5.5. What is it? 4.5 now. Oklahoma City's favored. So should be a good game. It's in Las Vegas, so if you're in Vegas, go to it. I don't know why it's in Vegas. I think it's silly. But I think the NBA is trying to do too much. The NBA Cup's fine. I don't know that there was really a reason for it. I don't know what the reason was to try to get more fans involved or whatever, but apparently viewership of the NBA is down. So if that was the reason, it didn't really help or work. I don't know why viewership is down. I know I talked about this yesterday. I think it's just because you have to download like 8 different streaming services to watch games. It's really expensive to go to games, all of that. I will say this, I think the NBA, if they were smart, instead of just doing what they think is the right thing to do, that the NBA and Adam Silver should actually reach out to fans and the people who watch games. I do watch a lot of NBA. I'm one of those rare ones. I'll watch games probably a few nights a week, especially the Thunder. But I will watch basketball, but I don't understand what their reasoning is for some of this stuff. And I mean, is it the bottom dollar? Is that why they're doing the things they do? Is that why we have an NBA Cup now and the NBA Cup semifinals and finals are in Las Vegas? I don't know. I don't even know who goes to those games. Like, are there people traveling from Oklahoma City and traveling from Milwaukee to go watch this glorified scrimmage tonight? I doubt it. I mean, maybe a few that just want to go to Vegas anyways, or they're already in Vegas, so they might as well catch an NBA game that matters but doesn't matter. I just don't understand what the NBA is doing, why they just aren't putting the fan first when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, NBA fans are your customer. They're your number one customer. That's who you should be reaching out to and asking what are some ideas you have. Because the reason I bring this up, there is now a revamped new format for the 2025 NBA All-Star Game. The game's in San Francisco, and the new format is the dumbest thing ever that no fan wants to see. No real basketball fan wants to see this format of the NBA All-Star Game. I'm going to read the 6 bullet points here to explain the new format for the NBA All-Star Game this year. It's now a mini tournament with 4 teams and 3 games. 24 NBA All-Star selections divided evenly into 3 8-player teams. 4th team is Castrol Rising Stars champion. So the Rising Stars champion will be the 4th team in this tournament that has 4 teams to play 3 games. Got it? Yeah, that was the first bullet point. The second one, honorary team general managers. TNT analysts Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, and Candace Parker. Okay. Barkley, O'Neal, and Smith draft their team rosters from a pool of 24 NBA All-Star selections. Parker is the general manager of the Rising Stars champion. Okay. 2 teams meet in one semifinal game, and the remaining 2 teams meet in the other semifinal game. Winning teams from Game 1 and Game 2 advance to face each other in the championship. The winner of each game is the first team to reach or surpass 40 points. I don't even understand what's happening. Like, was this an Adam Silver thing? Who came up with this? Who came up with this? Hey, Adam Silver, here's an idea. We have an Eastern Division and a Western Division. You take the 12 best players from the West, the 12 best players from the East. The West could be called the West. The players from the East could be called the East team, and they could play each other in a basketball game on that Sunday of All-Star Weekend. That's what fans want to see. Who did you ask that this was a good idea? Because I guarantee you, basketball fans, people who watch the NBA, people who watch basketball don't care about this mini tournament with 4 different teams of 8 players and 3 games, first to 40 wins. Who's asking for this? I'm sorry. Basketball is my favorite sport. I've played basketball since like 3rd grade. I love basketball. I love watching it, college, NBA, whatever. And this is what the NBA has decided to do for the All-Star game this year. Viewership numbers are down. I'm not sure this helps. Like, I'm not going to watch this, and I usually watch the All-Star game. I don't care about this. I don't want to watch this. And I just wonder how many more people out there aren't going to watch this new NBA All-Star format, because first off, it sounds like a mess. Second off, it's just so stupid. And has the All-Star game, like, why? Like, of all of those things I named off, nothing sounds interesting. I don't get it. I don't know. But Adam Silver and the NBA, they want their viewership numbers to go up. They need to ask NBA fans, maybe ask them what they want to see for NBA All-Star Weekend. I don't understand. I don't get it. Who's going to watch this? And maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I would love to know who's going to watch this and who wanted this. It just sounds, and why are we changing the All-Star game again? We've already changed it to where we had team captains pick, and now we've got this. Like, go back to East versus West. Top 12 from the West, top 12 from the East, have them play each other. And let there be an incentive to make the game actually competitive, like the NBA Cup is, I guess, where, you know, the winning team for the NBA Cup gets some money. How about the winning team for the NBA All-Star gets a bonus? Maybe that'll make it more interesting. That'll make it more fun. But this is just insane. The NBA just, I don't know. I don't know. And viewership numbers are down. And I know there's like 5 NBA games on Christmas Day. Let's see how many. Is it 5? How many NBA games are on Christmas? Because here's what I think is my prediction of what's going to happen. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. San Antonio at New York, Minnesota at Dallas, Philadelphia at Boston, LA at Golden State, Denver at Phoenix. Okay, could we have flexed some games? Like the NFL does a flex schedule. Could the NBA have done a flex schedule for Christmas Day? San Antonio, New York? Who cares? The 76ers at Boston? Like, that's going to be a blowout. New York's going to blow out San Antonio. You've got other teams that should be playing on Christmas Day. Like, why does the NBA not put Oklahoma City on Christmas Day? Oklahoma City was the 1 seed last year, and now they're the 1 seed right now in the West. How about a flex schedule and change it up a little bit? So the NBA wants more viewers, but until they start listening to the fans and asking what fans want and what the fans want to watch, viewership's just going to keep going down. Because, I mean, I get it. New York's a big market. Boston, Golden State, California, Denver at Phoenix, and it's LA at Golden State. Okay, I get that. But, I mean, obviously, I don't know all the right answers, but I know as a fan, and I think of it in a customer service type of way. Like, your customers are who are buying your product. That's who's buying your merchandise, who's going to games, who's watching games. Ask them what they want. Ask NBA fans what games they want on Christmas Day or who they want to see on Christmas Day, because this isn't it. And then, again, ask NBA fans what they want All-Star Weekend to look like. Instead of the NBA just coming up, oh, this should be a good idea. Let's do this. Why? Nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted it. And now All-Star Sunday at the NBA is going to look ridiculous. And I guarantee you their numbers are going to be down. And I wanted to look at the NBA schedule for Christmas because those games, okay, fine. I don't know what that viewership's going to look like. But on that same day, Christmas Day, guess what? The NFL has some games. So let's look at the NFL schedule real quick for Christmas Day. I think it's 2 games, right? Yeah. Kansas City at Pittsburgh, Baltimore at Houston. There's going to be more people watching that Kansas City at Pittsburgh game than there will be combined watching all 5 of those NBA games. That's my prediction. That is my prediction. Kansas City at Pittsburgh is going to have more people watching than 5 NBA games on Christmas Day. Is that a bit overboard? Am I way off? I don't think so, especially when you've got 2 playoff teams, Kansas City and Pittsburgh. And then you've also got Baltimore at Houston. And maybe I'm wrong in that sense because those games are on Netflix. But so maybe not just that game, maybe both those games for sure. I think because not everyone has Netflix. And the NBA games are on ABC and ESPN all day. But majority of people have that versus Netflix. I get that. So maybe I went a little overboard in there with saying one of the games. But even with it being on Netflix, I think more people are going to watch those 2 football games than they will watch 5 NBA games on ABC, ESPN. That's my prediction. That's what I think. The NBA's got a problem, and them releasing this new All-Star game tournament update is not the fix and is not the answer and is not what fans want. And I know it sounds like I'm speaking for a lot of fans. I'm speaking for myself, but I also think a lot of fans probably agree with me, NBA fans. Wow. That's just insane to me that the NBA wants to do that and is going to do that for All-Star Weekend. That's all I got, I think. I know I ranted a lot about that, but that's how I feel. And I think that's how a lot of NBA fans feel. That the NBA is just doing these things without asking what the fans want. So that's that. It's Tuesday. Enjoy some basketball tonight. Enjoy some football. Whatever it is you do on Tuesdays. Have a good one. We'll be back.